housing market just shifted in a way that could save or cost you six figures. The wild part is that most buyers and sellers across Oahu, Maui, Kauai, and the Big Island have no idea it happened. If you look at the headlines, prices look calm and steady, but underneath that, the tempo of the market has changed. Today, I'm going to show you what is actually happening beneath the surface so you can make smart, data-backed decisions. I am Duc Ong, a real estate broker here in Honolulu. I study every MLS release across all four major islands, and I help buyers, sellers, and relocators navigate these shifts in real time. Let's break this down island by island, and I'll show you exactly where the leverage is shifting right now. The surface level calm. On paper, Hawaii looks stable, and that is exactly what tricks people. Here's what the numbers say. On Oahu, the median single-family price in October was about $1.16 million. That's up about 5.7% year over year. So, at first glance, it looks solid. But then you look at days on market. Homes that used to sell in 16 days are now taking about 26 days. Condos on Oahu are taking even longer. The median condo takes about 44 days to sell, up from around 26 days the year before. Now, look at Maui. Maui's market is where the shift is the most obvious. The median single-family price there in September was around $1.29 million, which is down about 9.5% year over year. But the real story is in the condos. Median condo price on Maui is roughly $655,000, which is down more than 34% year over year. I would suspect this has a lot to do with the short-term rental ban in effect there. Kauai shows a mix. Home sales are up about 4.4% year over year. Condos, on the other hand, have much longer days on market. For Big Island, days on market in the summer months averaged around 143 days. The median single-family home price was about $1.31 million, down roughly 5.7% year over year. None of these numbers scream crash. They just show a clear cooling of momentum. The frenzy is gone. We are returning to a more balanced market. What shifted this year? The biggest shift in 2025 is the tempo. Homes and condos are sitting longer. On Oahu, compared to October of last year, days on market for single-family homes jumped by 10 days. Condos are taking 18 more days to sell. On the Big Island, homes take around 49 days and condos take about 73 days. Maui is even slower. Days on market often stretch past 80 days. When time stretches out, negotiations come back. Multiple offers are now the exception, not the rule. Sellers are offering rate buy-downs, closing credits, and repair allowances. Builders are using incentives because they want to protect their comp values. Inventory is rising, but not because people are dumping homes. On Maui, inventory for single-family homes was up more than 25.9% year over year. Months of supply was around 8.1 months. That's a huge change from the peak years. Statewide, new listings are flat. That means the extra inventory is coming from slower absorption, not distress. Rates did dip into the mid-sixes this fall, which helped a little, but affordability is still stretched because of insurance, taxes, and fees. Buyers are shopping by monthly payment now, not by sticker price. This is what a balanced, normalizing market looks like. So, this shift isn't just about prices, it's about tempo, leverage, and buyer behavior. Next, we'll look at how these trends split Hawaii's market into two speeds: steady single-family homes and a more negotiable condo sector. Hawaii is not one big market. It's two different markets moving at two different speeds. Oahu single-family homes are steady. Median is about 1.16 million. Sales volume is slightly up, and months of supply is around 3.6 months, which is basically balanced. These homes still move when priced correctly, but Oahu condos are slower. The median is around 535,000, which is up about 2% year over year, but days on market is 44 days. Months of supply is roughly 6.6 months. That means towards a buyer's market, especially in buildings with high AOAO fees. Maui is in a reset mode. Single-family homes are down almost 10%. Condos are down more than 33%, and inventory is up 25%. months of supply is close to 8 months. There's no panic at all, just a market cooling off after a red-hot 3-year run. Kauai and the Big Island are balanced but cautious. On Kauai, days on market for single-family homes is about 34 days. Condos take about 85 days. On the Big Island, single-family homes take around 49 days and condos around 73 days. Depending on your property type and price point, you're living in a completely different version of Hawaii's housing market. Single-family homes are steady, condos and luxury segments are slower, and Maui's reset leads the trend. How inventory is really moving. Inventory is rising almost everywhere, and the reason matters. On Oahu, condo inventory is up roughly 15 to 20% year over year. Single-family inventory is up around 10%. On Maui, inventory jumped more than 25.9%. On Kauai, condos have the biggest increase in days on market. On the Big Island, inventory is modestly higher than last year. But here's the key point. None of the island boards show a big spike in new listings. The growth is from homes sitting longer. Inventory growth is supply piling up naturally from longer days on market, not a wave of panic selling. Buyers finally have some breathing room. Speaking of breathing room, we actually just got on a contract for one of my buyers for a home in Kololo, and we were able to secure a price much lower than the initial listing price and possibly get some buyer credits as well. Who's selling right now? Equity sellers. Homeowners who built substantial equity since 2020 are locking in profits or relocating inner island. Investors adjusting to insurance and maintenance. Families relocating or changing lifestyle. Distressed sales are still below pre-pandemic levels. What this means is that sellers are motivated by timing and equity strategy, not financial strain. The pressure is highest in condos and luxury properties, which is where we're seeing the biggest increase in supply and days on market. Kaka'ako, Waikiki, and Maui coastal condos show the slowest turnover. Mid-range homes are still moving. There is a healthy amount of absorption. Correctly priced properties still go under contract in 30 to 45 days. On Oahu, new condo projects in areas like Kaka'ako and Ala Moana are limited in volume but set price anchors for the urban markets. On Maui and Big Island, small builders are offering rate buy-downs to say 5.5%, closing cost credits between 10 to 25,000 and upgrade allowances to move their inventory. Permitting, carrying, and infrastructure fees keep base prices high. So developers use incentives instead of reductions. On Maui and Big Island, you often see buy-downs into the mid-fives. Inventory is the silent driver of Hawaii's 2025 shift. There's now more choice for buyers, tougher realities for sellers, and the first balanced conditions the islands have seen in years. There's obviously a lot more to this that I could cover in one video. So if you want help sorting it out, just text me. No pressure. Buyer psychology has flipped. This might be the biggest shift of all. The urgency from 2021 is completely gone. Buyers now have time. They can tour multiple neighborhoods or even multiple islands. Sight unseen offers are rare again. Escalation clauses are pretty much gone. About 25% of listings show price reductions. There are now more seller-paid credits. Rate buy-downs, closing costs, and repair credits are back on the negotiation table. For new construction, builders are offering rate incentives in the mid-fives, plus design allowances. Condos require more due diligence because of AO fees and reserves. This is especially important in situations where condos are underinsured or are underfunded for capital improvements and maintenance. As of late November, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate is around 6.2% on average. This is actually a 3-year low, but it's still not that great because buyers are still having trouble affording that monthly payment. That little bit of relief helped the buyer confidence, but affordability still pushes buyers toward townhomes and smaller single-family homes. And buyers who are prepared with clean financing or cash still hold a real leverage. Affordability is the new sorting mechanism, not really desire, but total monthly cost. That's what decides what moves. This is the most strategic buyer environment we've had in in years. So, what does this mean for you? If you're buying, go after listings that have been on the market for 30 days or longer, or that have had one or more price cuts. Ask early about rate buydowns and credits. Compare condo fees to land ownership because many buyers are saving hundreds per month by shifting away from high-fee buildings. For those that are waiting for interest rates to come down more, I would say now is actually a great window of opportunity to get in the market before rates drop. Why? With lower rates, more buyers will come back to the market, driving up competition. Motivated sellers won't last forever. If you're selling, price correctly. Even a small overpricing error can add weeks of market time. And presentation matters. Clean, staged, and photo-ready homes sell 30% faster. And be ready for negotiation. Credits and repairs are standard again. Bake them into your strategy. Sellers who adapt early with the days of instant bidding wars are over. Being realistic is your edge over the competition. Now, if you're relocating, this is the best time in years to evaluate multiple areas without pressure. Oahu offers stability. We have steady values, the highest cost of entry, and the best job base. One of the biggest differences between Oahu and the other islands is that the economy here is more diverse. It's not just tourism here. Maui has reset pricing and opportunity, which could be ideal for cash buyers or second homes. Kauai has tight supply, but strong lifestyle demand. The Big Island offers space, value, and plenty of time to negotiate. For those looking to relocate, 2025 is a sweet spot. It's calm enough to choose wisely before the next rate drop wave reheats the competition. So, no matter which side you're on, the message is the same. Hawaii's market didn't crash, it just corrected. Strategic buyers and adaptable sellers are already winning in this new phase. Hawaii's housing market is quieter and more balanced now. Prices are steady on the surface, but the tempo underneath has changed. Inventory is higher, condos are slower, buyers finally have leverage, and the strategies that worked in 2021 do not work in 2025. I'm Duc Ong, a real estate advisor here in Honolulu. My team helps Hawaii buyers, sellers, and relocators navigate this new phase of the market with confidence. Whether you're looking for a condo in town, a single-family home on Oahu, or a lifestyle move to Maui, Kauai, or the Big Island, if you're planning to buy, sell, or relocate anywhere across the islands, schedule a free real estate strategy call with me. We'll review your numbers, compare neighborhood trends, and build a custom plan for your goals. No pressure, just clarity and strategy for today's Hawaii market. I'll see you in the next video.